It is still another amazing day in paradise, and it's interesting because it seems like every time I finish a video, I think of all the things I didn't say in it. And I'm trying to keep these short and interesting so that you'll want to watch all of them. so so please bear with me. This is video number 4, and I have talked about how in the first video about the 3 statements, or actually 1 question and 2 statements that God put in my spirit to lead me in the direction of focusing on oppression. In the second video, I talked about how oppression, what it looks like why it happens, and how oppression is really oppressed people oppressing others. It's not about somebody who's liberated in any way, shape, or form. The reason why people oppress people is because the oppressors are themselves oppressed. And then in the last one, I began to talk about how I'm a scientist. And what I love about scientists, or being a scientist, is that I research things, and based on that research, it allows me to create, right? That's what researchers do. When you're in the medical field and you research something, you're researching something perhaps to find a cure, or, a medicine or something along those lines. And when I think about that, I think like God is the greatest scientist. He's the ultimate scientist, right? I mean, when you read the Bible, the story of the creation is the first thing. And what's more scientific than creating life and the land and animals and things of that nature? I don't know how God did it, but he definitely stated first and foremost, I am a scientist, I am a researcher, I'm a creator from the get-go. And so that is exciting to me. So this video, I do want to delve into how poverty is not about money. And that was the thought that came to me. Well, what was revealed to me is that in this experience, poverty is not about money. Even though people are living in poverty, that is not about money. There's enough money in the world for everybody's needs to be met. And so what poverty became synonymous with is oppression. And oppression became synonymous with what happens inside of us. And the reason why poverty for me is not about money is because there are people who live in internal poverty who are rich. And because it's rich people who oppress the poor because they've got the money to do it. All these people who are building all these apartment buildings, complexes, townhouses, condos, whatever you want to call them, and implementing all these rules and income restrictions and things of that nature, they're doing it from the perspective of having money and being able to do what they want so they can get the kind of clients that they want into the places that they are creating, that they're building. And who knows what's behind their oppression, but they're able to oppress others because of money, because they have money. And so what is interesting, though, is that internally, whatever is happening in them is what's causing them to do the things that they are doing. Which is unfortunate because most likely they don't even realize it is a part of their subconscious conditioning. And they don't even know. Just like so many of us don't know what our subconscious conditioning is revealing about us without even know that it's revealing it about we're even revealing ourselves or what has happened to us or our life experiences. And this is what's so fascinating about each one of us, is that we really are we are science experiments, if I dare say. As adults, we are the results of our parents' science experiments on us, because we operate out of our nervous systems and the way our brains were developed. And that's all science, right? At least we didn't think so, right? So I'm here to tell you, it's all science. The way our nervous systems have developed, the way our brains have developed, is science. The way we live and react and respond to the world, it's all science. And so each one of us have been science experiments, and some of us, the experiment has caused us to be oppressed in some way, shape, or form. And in a few of us, it has caused us to be liberated. And so my endeavor is to see that more of us are living liberated, meaning living in prosperity, than to be living in poverty. Stay tuned to find out more.